Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
Have as much CC as possible to line up the flicks on any of the three squishy members on Dignitas. So I understand why he did it, but Dokla greeting this TP a little bit. I think the ability to deny the Cassante would have been bigger. He gets experience himself.
There was a flash from
should probably live this.
Did he fail the combo or what happened there? We didn't actually get to see the start of that. I'm not sure if it was like a Q flash into a W after. I would love to be able to rewatch that. You know, it's hard to blame that one on Dokla because they obviously didn't have eyes on where that ward was. So he TPs, he gets spotted. At the same time, he's getting the XP on the other side. The question is, can they dive him and make it game one?
Yeah, Dokla, we know he has the slam, but he also took the steadfast press to try to block any
One back.
dashes, but at least it's a trade back from Contracts as he takes a knockout punch to Spica's face.
Spica did not get out of range of the tower.
Palafox mid Dokla, and now both supports. All eyes are in this mid lane because if Palafox is unlocked, then he gets to be a roaming monster for the mid game.
And he will be level.
If you go out on a really bad note, that can sour the taste of GMs or coaches or whoever who are making these roster decisions. And especially for really storied players, you don't want that to be happening, but here comes NRG.
Yeah.
And Palafox has Weaver's Wall at the ready. Huki goes in for the engage first. Spica is knocked up, and the Weaver's Wall bounces him back. Well played by Dokla to slam him into the wall. Spica tries to get the Lilting Lullaby off, but it's not enough, as now Huki with the flash pulverize will set up the next kill on Isles.
And that's Palafox making...
Not quite down a huge deficit, but they're starting to feel the pressure that NRG are slowly winning out on some of these fights. As Huki tries to lead the engage onto Spica, but he bullies his way back into the Dragon thanks to the teleport of Licorice, and that guarantees them the second Dragon of the game.
Yep, numbers advantage there for Dignitas being able to even these Drakes out and keep this...
Give respect to the flick combo as well coming out from Palafox, but he should be fine collecting the next wave coming in.
Yeah, backs it up. Oh, Cassante going all out.
Licorice all out on Dokla as you called it, but he's going to throw out the question mark frog because there's no more wave for Licorice to play through, as now the all out will time out, and Dokla should be fine. He's going to slam him into the wall, get some decent damage back. And he might be fine just enough to defend this turret by himself, but now Sven is collapsing in, and they want to get this first turret brick. Dokla under fire. Sven steps up, a couple more auto attacks. The bullet time plays right in the flash path to guarantee the kill. And this teleport, that's too late!
Oh no, the TP.
They could set up for a trap. If the rest of Dignitas funnel into that corridor, maybe you can send it with a Huki combo. Palafox is also getting ready. He has Weaver's Wall, but now Contracts. He's got to be careful. He Vault Breakers right into Speak Up, but he's all by himself until Huki comes in with a two-man knockup. The Weaver's Wall allows Palafox to collapse, and he's going to find Speak on the back half, throwing that threaded volley. Isles is on the run as well, but manages to flash away. The rest of NRG now have to separate away from Licorice and Jensen, who wants to join into the fight. Isles goes back in, sets up a stun onto Huki. That maybe gets the kill for Dignitas, and they get traded one back. Isles doesn't even die in the exchange.
Really greedy there, but a successful play by Isles to even the kills in this fight.
Arrow?
They're going back more.
Lands on his Sven, but good cleanse and sidesteps the flick from Palafox. NRG are forced back off.
Yeah, Palafox even committed to flash there. 500 gold, in fact. One dragon apiece. So it really is going to be about the setups here in these later team fights. There's, I think, more playmaking for sure on the NRG side. But the potential for an explosive team fight is absolutely there from Dignitas, especially as Jensen scales up. You know, as Corky's getting later on in the game.
Yeah.
You have so much.
Drake, I wonder if he's going to have time to TP in.
Could just be a 4v4 potentially, but Jensen is backing off to look for a TP maybe. He's going to TP now.
Yeah, they want to stop it.
It's matched by Dokla, who's also teleporting in. Vi sends it. They look for the seismic thrub combo onto Spica, but he's still surviving. The Ignite is ticking down, but he will not fall. Palafox is going to try to cut off the fight and separate the backliners from getting in. Palafox gets taken out and blasted by the double marksman composition from Dignitas, and somehow they persevere through the NRG onslaught.
Yeah, they hard commit there on to Spica, spend all their spells on the jungler, hoping
Jensen
to
passing Bjergsen for second all-time in the LCS for career kills.
Oh, Isles.
The testament to his career, as Isles is now in trouble. NRG Looks like they just got a free pick as Isles was trying to look for vision control.
So it may have been someone, i.e. the second item here is done for Jensen as well.
Flash onto Jensen. He still has flash. He's trying to get to his team. Isles will try to bail him out with the Magnet Storm, but the cease and desist will lock Jensen further down, and the seismic shove is true. Big shutdown goes over to Contract, but Sven will look to equalize it. Still has the bullet time, is waiting for the right angle, but FBI finds another kill on the Isles. Spica, maybe he can turn around with the lilting lullaby, and the bullet time is only going to get a couple members on the front line, but Licorice is going huge into the backline, demolishes the two backliners, and NRG somehow lost the fight.
Cassante Gaming, Licorice arrives with 2 full items. He might be taking Dokla out as well for a delayed triple kill underneath the turret. Why the hell not on the Cassante right there? And it looked good at the start for NRG. They're going for that pick onto Jensen.
Positioning pretty well to keep Sven from being able to just let that bullet time rip. We're back to live though. Jensen caught again.
No!
And they're punishing him since he doesn't have flash from the skirmish prior. And now NRG, they have man advantage on the map.
I'm really excited for the remaining matches in playoffs as we get down to it.
Contracts wants to send it on to Speak at the blast cone, punts him unfortunately back into Huhi, so they get further CC set up. He's going to try to stall it with the stasis. Good bullet time and Magnastorm combo gets a decent amount of damage onto Contracts, but Sven is being occupied by Dokla, who now punts back to safety of his own team, and Sven cannot contribute any further into the fight as Licorice. Can he pull off another miracle? Can he get another Cassante Gaming moment here? But the seismic shove will catch him, throw him back into the arms of Contracts, and they get the beatdown on him. Jensen is back from the first pick that we saw just 30 seconds ago, and he's able to trade back on Huhi, but he's slammed into the wall, and NRG now have a window for Baron.
They could maybe go for it.
On the precipice of grabbing an Infernal Soul.
Dokla might be picked out here, though.
He's going to stall as much time as he can, but Palafox, now knowing that his top laner is in danger, is going to try to create an objective opportunity on the bottom side of the map, further pushing the turret.
Dokla's dead for 30, and he has no TP when he respawns, and there's no TP on Palafox either, so NRG are just going to have to try to flip this. It's all up to Contracts.
Okay. Licorice this time is able to come around the other side of the Baron pit, force his Contracts out, no chance for a steal. Knowing that he's looking for a flank in through the bottom lane. NRG are going to take their time, slowly gaining control, and they're going to turn right onto Licorice, try to stop the flank before it even happens. Licorice is in trouble, getting absolutely pummeled, and the rest of Dignitas are now trying to burn the dragon before he can react, but Palafox cuts them off with the Weaver's Wall. Contracts is in the pit. Can he the smite! It goes over to Spica. The rest of NRG now have to fight through the bullet time as he gets interrupted by Huhi. Spica now finds himself in the backline. Licorice all out on FBI, brings him in isolation and takes him down. The rest of NRG are forced to run. Dokla is going to try to hold his own against Spica, but he cannot outrun the deer. Palafox flashing away from the crash down, but NRG are just playing for scraps at this point, and Dignitas, can they try to end the game right here, right now?
That's the question. That went down to 1 HP, and I don't even think or the passive, but Dignitas do get the soul, do win the fight, and are marching on the base.
Palafox and Contracts would have to pull off a miracle, but it doesn't seem like Dignitas are confident in ending the game outright. They're going to continue extending their Baron play through the bottom side of the map and take out another turret.
How all the BF items collected, this is kind of where you got all the Infinity Stones. If you channel this all,
arrow on the Isles. Clean pick.
But there's nothing to get.
Advantage.
That's the problem. There's nothing on the map.
They're continuing to play on Sven. He still has flash and he has cleanse. And he flashes away from the seismic shove. Good seed into a lilting lullaby is going to stop NRG from being the base. Teleport from Licorice. He wants to commit to the play. Contracts is popped by Jensen, but he still gets traded back by FBI. But now he's isolated as Licorice comes from behind. Sven still survives despite Dokla bringing him to low HP. So Dignitas turned their attention to the bottom inhibitor instead. It doesn't look like NRG's game is over just yet. Dignitas, we're going to have to look for another
flank here, but the rest of the team is so far behind the play, it's just going to be gone.
I mean, Palafox comes in with the Weaver's Wall, and it gives them vision. Do they want to still play for this? Huhi right on top of Sven, but Palafox cannot find the combo, and now Huhi is just absolutely destroyed. Palafox has to flash and run away for his life. Licorice is solo killing FBI in the back, even with Dokla trying to peel him off. But but the rest of NRG are able to deal with the backline of Dignitas. Vin and Jensen got popped, and now they can turn on to Licorice instead. Spica has to keep the Baron buff because everyone else on Dignitas just got destroyed. I mean, steal over the Elder, he recalled. They're just conceding it.
And now you have this kind of small window during the Elder buff where NRG are supremely powerful. You know, they will run the show. The question is, can they actually push in Desperation Calls? Sven can just ult a wave. Like, they only have to defend this wave and one more. This wave is mostly already gone. So they are going to be able to push up and get the tier 2, but I don't think it has enough legs to even get them to be able to threaten.
100 gold that he can't even spend at the moment because he's collected a lot of bounties. So he is really, of any bright spot for NRG, been the one. And this could be a pick.
Decent pick on the Isles. He's getting blown up, and CC Chain tries to flash away, but it's too late. Now it's 5-on-4 for the side of NRG, but it doesn't look like they can find...
Everyone from here is going to be playing about the engage, and it's all about the execution in this situation.
It's going to be a flip.
Licorice is getting zoned off, 6,000 HP on the Baron. They have full vision. You can't imagine that they will continue it. Now it's 3,000 HP, and Contracts is in the Baron pit. Who is going to get the Baron? They stopped damage on it. They're trying to turn around for the fight. Dokla is getting zoned out. 2,000 HP. Contracts is flashed. Oh, he tried to flash back in and steal it, but it's secured by Sven. And now Contracts is solo by himself in the rest of the Dignitas Baron pit. But Isles is traded back. The rest of NRG now have to reposition around their new front line. Dokla and Huhi have to hold the line and guarantee that Palafox and FBI can escape. Huhi is going to give his life for the cause. And Palafox might look for a pick, but Licorice is into the sleep. Dokla is going to take a nap, and he might just get blown up by the onslaught of Jensen. The rockets pour in, and he burns to the passive. Dignitas are looking for the win.
All their carries alive. Palafox and FBI, one last stand.
Palafox, no flash available. It's the shutdown from Jensen in the bloodiest game of the series, but it ends with Dignitas triumph, and they move to match point.
Wow, that looked for a while like...
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.